Hey traders, I want to highlight a stock I have been recommending for a while now, GameStop, that had a tremendous advance today. It actually resulted in my $4 to $40 price target on this being practically tagged, and I want to go back and show why I've been so convicted on this trade and where I think it goes from here, and to compliment any and all traders that followed me into this trade back in August. So back in October, I did a follow-up for clients that showcased the trades that I was bullish and the ones that I had recommended to clients, including GameStop, which is right here at 434. It did extremely well. But today was an outsized move, and I just want to recommend that if you are trading this stock for a trend, it is still in play. If you have done the chase or swing time frame, then obviously there's going to be an aura of volatility that enters this after a ginormous move. So again, from August 2nd at $4.34, my bet was that this rotation into console would be very firm, that the short interest was extremely high at 99%, and it was one of my $4 to $40 trend trading stock ideas. It came awfully close today, tagging 38.65, in large part because of outsized single stock gamma option flow. Today had a 57% move, more by the way at the highs. It traded almost 600,000 calls, of which predominantly large part were for this Friday's expiration. So congratulations. I don't say this very often. I don't go over individual stock plays very much. You know that. I am very active as it relates to analyzing on multiple time frames, chase, swing, and trend. This ended up being a trend play that I recommended. It did absolutely everything technically right. So every pullback was saved at the 10-week. It would break out again outside the Bollinger Band, come back, get saved at the 10-week. This was my trend line. It came back once again, shallow, quote unquote, for a trend play, but quite wild if you were in a shorter duration. Obviously, you know, from 20 back down to 11 is not what you'd call easy for the faint of heart. But if you're a trend trader, and I am both, right, short duration and long duration, then it was an absolute picture perfect setup for this breakout above 22, and it has literally tagged my almost my 40 price target, but there's still more above. I don't think this is done. I know that sounds shocking, but it will have some ginormous moves in both directions now that it's been seen. So there's no escaping the fact that speculation and gambling is alive and well in this very frothy market, and GameStop being a prior low-priced stock and highly shorted stock is causing a short squeeze that has attracted a lot of sharks into the water. So I have been talking about this in my Slack channel for clients for quite some time, and just to give you a little flavor, this has been reviewed over and over and over again for quite some time, including, you know, earnings and the whole thing. This has just been a really strong stock recommendation for a while. So clients get this play-by-play that I go over in my live trading room, that I also go over in my Slack for client workspace. This is one of those that you wish you had more kind of thing. When it reversed 30%, it's like load up again. I go over this probably every day, if not every few days in my trading room. It has been a fabulous performer. So long story short, congratulations. I had whispered it on Twitter, but nothing direct, so I didn't want to take anything away from my clients. And I think that this has performed beautifully. Obviously, from the 4 to 40 by almost end of year, or January 13th, I think it has more to go, but it does have quite an aura of volatility, quite the speculative option fervor, and more to the point, quite the short interest. So I had also alerted clients that short interest when I first got into this was 99%. It's a ridiculous amount of float that's short. Now, as of the 13th morning, I read it had gained to 136% short, and it was midday at 141% short. Well, some shorts have covered. I'll get that report and give that to clients, and we will continue to trade this in my trading room and through different time frames depending on clients' risk tolerance and patience. But I want to congratulate you for sticking with this theme, and I hope very much that it produced some outsized results. I want to say a personal thank you for the email that I received today. Very grateful to this client testimonial, because I just don't want to highlight this one-off, cherry picking type of approach. I go over dozens of stocks every single day. I make macro to micro calls every single day. But to get this kind of feedback that they became a millionaire today on support that I have provided, it is just ridiculously gratifying, and I am sincerely thankful. So thank you very much for your continued patience and feedback, and congratulations.